Murder comment. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. So, welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are in session 14 now, with our lovely players. If everyone wants to say hey,
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
and of course myself. And yeah, we're going to pick up the same way we always do with a recap of what happened last time. So, trying to get to Garias in the Twin Distilleries Tavern as Dewey and the Scoop played in the background. You engaged with a gift of the Blowback Boys as more of them blew up the side of the building and entered during this, charging at anyone involved in this combat, knocking out Garias and trying to escape. Things looked grim as the girls were face to face with a threatening menace of an armored gift and its pet Drake, until Cole came to, putting himself in between the good doctors and the larger foe, tossing a key to Donna and telling the pair to find Hilda. The two fled as Oblate and Tobias held off another of these Gif and tried to get away. And as you left the tavern, you could see Cole get impaled by this armored enemy, and purple smoke appeared around the area, giving the ladies an opportunity to run for it. And running across the boardwalk and looking for this hidden dock where Cole said he had a ship, causing explosions and nearly falling off the side into wild space, you did make your way down to a semi-hidden walkway beneath the boardwalk along the side of this asteroid, and actually found a more hidden doorway along it, quickly inserting this key that you were given and running in before you could be found. You arrived in a dark and nearly empty docking bay, with only the hidden entrance you came in and the bottom underneath a small vessel as exit. Now, with an unconscious Garias, you talked about plans and searched the ship, finding nearly nothing besides a large trunk. But when Garias came to, Oblate attuned the ship for sailing. He started your questioning of this bound Hidozi. He told you he figured Hilda was still on the Frizzling Cube, where she was sent, and the finger cut was twofold: punishment and to get Cole off of the Resistance's backs. He mentioned he could talk to the Crystal Crossings via Jordan to talk things out, or he could potentially get the Blowback Boys to back off of your trail. And you decided eventually that maybe letting him go, not wanting a captive and not wanting to kill an unarmed and bound individual. So, getting the ship ready, you start to head out, hoping to drop Garias off near Nestor's Forge on the outskirts of town, possibly sending Dr. Jellybean in disguise to go sell some things at the Panther's Purse. Is there anything you all would like to do before you head out of this small dock? And you did have the opportunity to get a short rest, if that matters.
It does to me, who's hurt. So yeah.
So, is there anything you'd like to do before pretty much dropping down out of this dock and going to Nestor's Forge on the outskirts of this settlement?
I think that sounds good to me. I think we need to get over to the forge, and he said find Hilda, and you said Cole kind of basically bit the big one for us, so I feel really bad about that, but I'm glad you ladies are okay. Good doctors are hard to find. But yeah, no, I think we definitely need to get over to the forge. Let's free Garias here, get him along his way, get people off our back for a minute, and that way we can get underway to what you were originally doing, which is trying to find Hilda, which seems to be kind of the whole thing behind everything.
Question: do we want to? How long is it going to be until Captain Andor's here? Because we don't want to leave to the Frizzling Cube and be gone when he gets back. So
No, right? Because it was gonna take a couple of days to get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a week to get there, I think, and then Andor's
No,
supposed to be here at 9.
Yep.
Yeah, but if we got nothing to show the captain, then I mean,
Take away and say how many.
right. But if we got nothing to give the captain, he's not real thrilled with us. You know the deal. I'd rather be a little
What are you
late.
gonna give him? What are you planning on giving him?
Something worth giving to him.
Like what?
I don't.
A present? A gift?
No. We're supposed to have a meeting with Jepson, and now everything's like all messed up because
Why
the
do you
Lobeck
Why do you
wasn't-
need a gift?
Not a
Like
gift.
presents.
Yeah, present. But
It's his birthday.
okay, so here's how it kind of works. So like we take care of problems, and our captain kind of sends us on missions, and he gets a cut of everything because he's kind of in charge. And
Like money.
money, in this case, he's wanting information. He's wanting a meeting with Pearl Jepson. So Perlo's gonna agree to the meeting, but now with Garias here, I don't know if we can set up said meeting because
We kind of showed our cards.
Right, and all the gift around.
right.
Do we have a way of like at least warning him that, hey, there are a ton of gift here now, and we're going to the Frizzling Cube?
Yeah, anyone have any ability to do something like that? Because, like I said, I really would love magic. It's really neat. I see everyone doing magic, and it looks really cool. But I don't have anything like that.
You can learn some at the school if you wanted to.
Man, you didn't hold that against yourself.
It's funny. I've tried. It doesn't work.
And Garias is still tied up.
Yeah.
Right near while you guys are having this conversation in this dock.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about him.
He'll kind of pipe up. If I may, I might have way to get word to this captain you speak of.
Yes, Captain Nandor Niedre.
Oh, just tell him his whole life story, man.
Okay. You have a way to get a hold of him, and
I have friends in high places who could send a message to this captain. I've heard of him.
Which friends? If you don't mind me asking. Friends in the crossing?
And that would be them.
I don't think our captain's opposed to the crossing, so I think we're okay there. Yeah, okay, you get word to him. How long do you all plan on executing Jepson? Like, do we have time to set up?
I don't get in the way or interfere with the inner workings of the crossings. I just try and get them information where I can.
Okay, because here's what I really need from you. I want to let you go. You know I don't want to kill you. You know I don't even like having you tied up here. I want to let you go as soon as possible. We're working on that.
That would be
Right
lovely.
now. I agree. So, if you're willing to get a hold of Nandor and let him know that we are continuing our mission, but we will not be able to meet him in time. Twofold, do you have a way to contact Furlough so that we can set up a meeting? He said he was interested in meeting our captain. So, kind of a win-win situation.
He just said that his contacts who can send messages work for the
Crystal Crossing.
Crystal Crossing. So why would they send a message to Furlough?
No, they
Why
wouldn't
indeed?
send a message. Right. There's probably things at work. I don't know. If you can get a message to our captain, that would be great. That way we can go take care of this Hilda situation and figure out what's actually going and taking care of our quarries. So that way it's like, we can let you go. That's my goal. I want to let you go.
Of course, I totally understand. I would be willing to help however I could.
Perfect. If you can get a word to our captain and let him know we'll be delayed shortly, but we will meet him. Also warn him of the blowback voice. That, as a professional courtesy,
Sure, from one professional to another.
of course. And guys, I'm really good at like taking care of people, but I'm not really good at the whole like. As you can see, really good with swords. Not really so good with the whole,
Intimidation.
Oh, you're doing marvelous, and don't discredit yourself.
I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, the whole like scary part. No, I'm just really good at making really big people just fall to the ground. So yeah, I think this sounds great. Is anyone opposed to this? Is there any issues here?
I mean, I mostly focus on the helping them back up part, but
Say I do that.
Do we trust this guy? I mean,
I'm gonna pull Dr. Jelly to the side. We're gonna go off. We're gonna go
Okay,
off
you have-
little huddle.
I mean, you can trust me. I'm tied up.
We can trust you now. The problem is after we untie you and then
Dr. Jelly.
yeah, Donna, what's up?
So we've already made a deal with him, so I see no point in going. And I understand that we need to keep up certain appearances, but I don't trust him. And I don't feel good about delegating our business with him or through him. And
Yeah, me neither. I think it's a bad idea. I don't know. But
we can continue.
no one.
He's a wild card, and we're just gonna have to deal with that. He already knows that we're in this, so we might as well, play along.
Okay, so I shouldn't say things like, "Do we really trust this guy?"
Right, again. But
Right.
You can say whatever you like,
Okay.
but I don't feel comfortable sharing with him anything about our business and our movements.
No, he knows too much. He knows where
lie to
we.
him, but we
No.
don't need to supply him that information.
Because he's gonna know where we are, where we're going, what we're doing, who we're seeing, all the things. He could send people after us,
He knows
and
He knows
he
a lot.
knows people. And they know things.
And I don't think we need him enough for us to rely on his connections.
Can we just kill him? You and me? No, that's crazy. We don't kill people with this. I'm sorry.
They're not Christian. Repeat.
Not an enemy. Okay,
go.
sorry. I don't know. We're not
We
gonna
haven't
do
had
that.
time to unpack any of this.
We're not gonna do that. No.
That
Okay.
would be crazy.
The opposite of what doctors are supposed to do.
You mad scientist.
While you two are talking in the corner, Garai said, "Oh, and if you'd like, I could set you up with a good tailor in town. Panther has always been highly recommended. If you're looking for any a new fit, as the kids say.
Oh, well,
man, my drip is on point. See the duster?
I do. It seems aged.
You're aged.
It seems
Ouch.
refined,
Yeah,
I should
The
say.
new thing is
It's got
the
character.
cauldron on the foot. The hottest, hottest
There's-
accessory.
anyways, since you already know what we've been up to because you're on the ship anyways with us when we were talking with Jepson, I really just get word to Nandor. I'd love to take you up on a lot of stuff, maybe possibly do business with you in the future. That would be maybe a little less of the whole, have to, strong arm, do things that,
Yeah, less
well-
strong arm and cloak and dagger and more upfront. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
opposed.
That sounds excellent. Well, if no one's opposed, let's get to Nestor's Forge and let's let Darius go. And we gotta get going.
I would recommend untying me before you actually drop me off, otherwise it might at least draw attention from Nestor. He doesn't
Oh,
usually
you're
stick
right.
his nose in things, but he
Yeah, but
does have a lot of connection.
all right, I'm gonna untie Darius. I don't like. Yeah, I'm
Returning
untying him.
his belt to him.
Yeah, I'm giving him a sword back.
Thank you.
Apologize for the nick on the leg. I really was trying to knock you out.
No hard feelings. I understand sometimes in the heat of battle, things happen.
I want an insight check his no hard feelings comment.
Sure, give me an insight check.
I mean, I have a fair assumptions, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, insight for feelings.
Yeah. How hard are they?
Okay.
Sorry. With a nat 20. There's some hard feelings,
Yeah.
but at the moment, not too much. But definitely,
Now that he's say it.
there's. I will say, Donna, there is a. Behind his eyes, there's a sense of calculation going on.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No movements made without thought.
Check it out.
I judged this guy from the start. I knew this guy's deal. All right. Confirm.
All right, to Nestor's Forge. I guess we're gonna go hang out there. And Dr. Jelly, you ready to go shopping?
Yeah, I just gotta flip into something more comfortable, as they say.
We're gonna need like a week's worth of rations and water
Yeah, food would be good.
at the very least to get the Frizzling Cube. I mean, do we think
they have-
resources on the cube for us to get back?
Hey, what's the cube like? What's the Goliath? Hey, can you tell us about the cube?
I would say, Dr. Jellybean, you can make a history check.
Okay. History.
A 19, not bad. And because there is an ASMR school here in the in the system, you've definitely heard of the Frizzling Cube. Some people trying to harness energy from it. Some say it's a cold, electric, snow-covered wasteland with odd floating mushrooms in its atmosphere. Some say there's ruins there that from a civilization long ago. I don't know if you've ever heard of anyone making it back
Oh no!
after landing. Some people have been in the atmosphere. You've heard stories of that. But it seems like
It's harsh.
harsh environments. Not too sure about the flora or fauna there, if any.
But there's mushrooms in the atmosphere.
Strange mushroom things. Yeah.
Oh, like not edible.
Feel like giant floating mushrooms.
Interesting. So you guys, the Frizzling Cube is not a nice place. It's very harsh, and people oftentimes when they land there, they don't make it. They don't leave.
Well, we don't know about those people.
Yeah, but we're gonna leave, so it's gonna be okay.
So it's fine. Don't worry about
Exactly.
it. Forget about it.
Well,
I wouldn't worry about
no one's landed on it and told the tale. But I mean, Hilda might just be in the atmosphere around it, performing studies and surveying.
Hey, Garai,
Just keep an eye out.
is Hilda on the cube or floating in the atmosphere?
I heard she was going to it,
So,
conducting research on its surface. I don't know too much about it, to be honest.
that's okay. That's enough to know. Okay, so we go to this frozen wasteland of electric doom that no ship has escaped, and this. Oblate buddy, we're getting a raise for this.
Sure, hope so.
You'll be fine.
So we do need, what, 2 weeks of rations? At the very least, if we're going to go there and back.
Yeah, I mean that seems ideal. Like 2 weeks rations. I mean, that's a bunch of food. But I don't know how much food we'll need when we travel through certain parts of the system, so still better safe than sorry. All right, we need food, need water, just provisions to get us through.
And most of the provisions can be bought at Nestor's Forge. There is a forge there, but it's the trading post where people order things from far away and kind of a storehouse.
Also, we're gonna need a tent since there's no cabin to this place. We're gonna need some sort of cover.
Got it. Food, water, tent,
Shelter.
Shelter. Yeah.
shelter.
Food, water, shelter. Those are all good things to have on perilous journeys. I feel good about this. I have a good feeling, everybody.
For some reason, I don't like it when you say that. It makes me have a not good feeling, and I don't know why.
I'm not sure either. It kind of weird when I say it too. Like it's foreshadowing something. I don't know. I've learned not to worry about it.
Then why would you say it?
You know, I don't know. It's almost impulsive.
I mean,
You can't help it. You can't control
he
it.
needs to talk about his feelings, and we are doctors, so. Are you feeling a little anxiety? Is that what you're saying?
Not really. No, not a lot of anxiety.
Just,
No more
just
than
an omen, a foreboding sense of dread.
mostly if I don't, keep up with the cat once. Mostly, yeah. More if we don't succeed in this mission would make me have a lot of dread.
It will be fine. We will
Exactly.
rescue Hilda and do what we came to do.
All right.
Grass to say, I'm sure she's fine. She is a scrapper, as they would say. Or
Got knocked,
yes.
that's for sure.
There you go.
Let's see what we can come up with at Nestor's Forge before we take our long trek. And Grass, you'll be able to get word to our captain, let him know that we will be back late. And
This should be no problem.
Okay.
You have a memory like something that remembers a long time. Like myself.
Yeah. Remembers things for a long time.
Oh, do you
Hold on
also
to
keep
it.
an inner log of
Who's on it?
events and conversations?
Sometimes, yeah. You all head out from this hidden dock underneath the underside of the twin distilleries, arriving to the bottom of this asteroid, which is thriving with like this moss-like substance covering most of it, and head over to Nestor's Forge. As you're kind of skirting the underside, you can hear a couple of gunshots up top.
Oh.
So I think maybe can we keep the boat down low so that it's not super visible, maybe?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, this is one of those things, and I'm afraid that there might be some of those guys here, so,
Well, you already know, like up underneath, like the main area. But when you get to like, that's just what you hear when you first exit, because you kind of like where the mall is essentially. But you can easily fly over to Nestor's Ford. No problem.
So the shots went over us.
The shots weren't at you. They were above. Like you were underneath the island. Shots were happening. You could hear them in the distance above.
What if that's Kira?
let's hope it's not. Remember, we're going with everything's gonna be okay. That's what we're going with here.
I'm sure she's hidden underground right now, not out and about.
Grias probably nods to that. But
He knows about it, so.
I'll say with ease, you arrive outside of Nestor's Forge, and you see Nestor, the kind of silvery white dragonborn. It looks like he's taking a break, eating a sandwich stuffed with meat and probably some sauces, a couple of tomatoes falling out as looks like he's reading something. Forge is still like lit, but it seems pretty desolate. And he kind of sees you arrive, kind of docking nearby. He gives a nod. Grias will give a bow to all of you. Well, it has been interesting, to say the least, and look forward to having you back in the belt. I
I look forward to coming.
wish you safe journeys.
You as well.
And he will walk off the ship and start walking down the steps of this boardwalk near Nestor's Forge to the trolley, essentially.
Trolley.
All right.
I guess I should disguise myself and go shopping, huh?
Yeah. Let's find out what we can get at Nestor's Forge first. You're going to take care of specialty stuff, and we'll see what the provisions we should be able to buy at Nestor's Forge, you said?
Yeah, I would say Donna and Dr. Jellybean would know Nestor's is the place to go for, like, random things and basic things. He has some random things, but it's mostly like anything in the player's handbook that is just about anything in the player's handbook.
Perfect. So we'll take care of that stuff. You go get the specialty stuff and meet back here. Dr. Jelly, are you going to be okay by yourself? You don't have a guard?
Oh, I'm fine. What am I getting at the Panther's Purse? The pearl?
What I have was a pistols and a rifle that you could sell while you're there.
Oh, okay. And I'm getting the pearl.
Wait, did I drop the pistol?
You dropped the pistol.
No.
You dropped the pistols that you had.
Yeah,
But I still have.
You have Grias' pistol.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Oh wait, we didn't give that back to him yet?
No,
No, you kept it.
I was always gonna
Oh,
keep it.
I don't know.
Gave him his sword back,
I'm responsible for the guns that are in my pocket.
which he didn't really mind the pistol not being given back, but the sword he was happy
the
about.
man is sword.
In the bag?
Yeah, I'm giving Dr. Jelly the bag.
Okay.
You got that
Okay.
big bag.
I'm gonna pull out my tablets and I'm going to pull up a page that like just kind of has like the form of a person and it's kind of spinning and it has like
Okay.
all these options.
Like a
And
character
I'm gonna-
creator in a video game.
Exactly. And I'm going to just hit like the
Making me dizzy.
randomize button.
That's what I was thinking. Just hitting the random button and just like completely different look every time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna randomize it and see what comes up.
So Steven, what does she look like? Roll some dice.
Sure. Roll me a d4.
I'm sorry, there's let me mute my
My cat is meowing. You think they're talking to each other?
I do.
And then roll me 2 more d4 separately. Alright. She appears as a goblin with shoulder length blue hair. Kind of disheveled, looking like a minor, like minor.
a child.
Yeah, no, an adult miner as a profession, essentially. Definitely dirty around the cheeks and around the hands. Yeah,
Dirty minor.
yep, dirty goblin miner
All right.
with blue hair.
Well, sounds
Love
good.
it.
How much money am I gonna get for these? Is it enough for the pearl?
Don't know. They said the pearl was 100 gold, so
It should be within range to barter.
Okay, don't worry about it. I have money.
And the gem for
Take some of mine.
Donna's thing.
What gem? What am I getting?
She mentioned it last time for the homunculus.
Yeah, the pearl is for identify, and the gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold.
Gem of crystal.
You know, whatever is available.
And how many gold? How many gold does the pearl have to be worth?
I think it's 100.
100, yeah.
100. All right.
I can give you 80 gold.
Okay, I'll hold it just in case I need it. I mean, if the guns are enough, that'd be great. And I do have some money, but I don't know how
enough.
much things cost.
I give her my 80 gold. So,
Thank
you
you.
know, don't let anyone know that you got, you know, heavy pocket.
yeah. All right. Made up, but
Alright, so Dr. Jellybean heads down to the trolley to get to the Panther's purse, while the rest of you walk over to Nestor's, who's sitting there having a sandwich. Looks up at you all. Afternoon.
good afternoon. Came to peruse your fine wares.
What are you looking for?
Oh, simple things. Need some food, water, you know, things to take with us on a little bit of an expedition. Possibly
Where are you headed?
far side of the belt. God, what was the name of it? We're trying to find Luckleaf, and
Okay. Don't know if I've heard of that, but okay. How many you need to feed and for how long?
well, Dr. Donna, do you need food?
No. I'm just watching him eat his sandwich, like I'm just like.
He kind of puts it down on the piece of paper he was reading as you guys are talking.
Oh, I guess.
And
She's watching him look
he's-
attentively.
He starts making a list of what you're saying.
Oh, three people for 2 weeks.
3 people, 2 weeks.
Food, water, and we're looking for some sort of like shelter of some sort. Maybe a tent large enough for 4.
Large enough. I mean, I can get you 2 tents. I mean, you could probably just cover it up with the tarp and just roll under there. Looking at your current boat.
Yeah, I had some ideas in mind.
Are you planning on sleeping on the ship? I mean,
Yeah, we're planning on sleeping on the ship.
you can just sleep on the deck.
Some people that prefer a modicum of privacy.
Oh, that's fair. I can get you 2 tents. They should fit on there.
That will do, just fine.
I mean, tech small. I don't know. I think that should be.
Yeah, go big or go home.
That is true. 3 of you guys are small.
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah, but like that's why I didn't say anything about the food either, because I mean technically this is the same amount. It's only the same amount of food.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, food, water, shelter, and I think that's everything. Unless you think of anything else you need. Oh gosh, what else do we need? Maybe some bullets.
Yeah, I was about to say bullets for sure.
I'm going to fire.
Kind of looks at you a little bit with that one. Yeah, I can get some bullets. See how many I got back there.
That'd be
For
great.
the supplies, you're looking at about 25 gold. Bullets, I'll see how many I got. Not.
Or even some gunpowder spare.
I can find some gunpowder.
Okay. 25 gold.
Be 50 gold for a small keg of gunpowder.
Yeah, I don't. Probably.
And
You need
he'll
gunpowder?
like show you like a small keg.
Wait, I don't think I need gunpowder. I think I just need the bullets.
I was just curious.
Well, go see what I got. You guys start counting your money, and I'll go get it hauled out here.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Oblate, how much cash you got on you?
A little over 100 gold, some copper and some silver.
Yeah, I'm a little over 100 gold. You just want to split it between us? I got like, what do you got, like 15 gold or something?
15?
Well, I don't know how much the bullets are going to be. I've got, no, we can split the 25 gold. They're going to get other things, so.
Oh, that was all the. Yeah, I've got 15 gold. Yeah.
I gave
Okay.
the doctor most of my money. I didn't realize I was going to be spending. I have 7 gold. And Donna's gonna start pushing the tomatoes back into his sandwich.
Okay.
Like,
It's just like on there on this piece of paper that's half written. You just slide it on there.
yeah, she's just gonna slide it back into the thing.
It looks like a recipe for a juicy meat and tomato sandwich.
That would be delicious.
The sandwich he is eating.
Write it down.
It's just, is the recipe just like meat
Meat.
and
And juice. Meat, tomatoes, juice. Now it seems to have some sort of like chimichurri kind of thing going on.
Sounds delicious.
Donna takes note of the recipe for this.
Okay. But he comes back about 5 minutes later with a wheelbarrow with a rather large barrel on it and a kind of sack along the side. Comes and drops it, sets it down, parks it. I don't know what you do with the wheelbarrow. And parks it by you guys. Water should last you for, honestly, probably a little over 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks worth of rations. It's mostly hardtack, but there is some nicer dried fruits in there as well. Some people picked up on the belt. And bullets, I had about 10 in the shop. If you were to tell me ahead of time, I could obviously make some. It wouldn't take too long.
I think 10 will be okay. Oblate, you good with
Yeah.
that?
Should be fine with 10.
Alright, well, I got Oblate's money. I'll hand him 25 gold pieces.
Awesome. Where are you going across the belt? You going over to ASMR?
I think that's where the doctors are from. They've got a lot of places to go. Look, I'm just gonna tell you honestly, I'm more like hired muscle.
I gathered that, kind of looking more at Oblate, because Oblate definitely fits the description of hired muscle. I gathered.
You know, I'm really good at what I do, but the nice doctors needed some protection traveling across the belt. I've learned not to ask a lot of questions. They talk about a lot of things I don't understand, like the one doctor, formulas, and
Yeah. Well, half of my life is conversations with people from near and far, so just thought I'd like to pick up what you guys are doing.
well, I got a curious question. You haven't heard of Luckleaf before?
No, I don't think so.
No, apparently that's their big thing they're after. I think one of the doctors specialized in it.
Okay. Takes a big bite out of a sandwich. It sounds interesting. Alright, there's a lot of leaves all over the belt. Whatever's left from the moon is... Things are growing pretty rampantly on it.
Yeah. Now, this place is definitely different from anywhere else I've ever been. Hey, what do you think? What's going on with the Blowback Boys? They haven't really come over here much, have they?
They came by yesterday asking a few questions. Looking
What do you
for, well, they're looking for
People of our description.
someone named Kiera, and then they were looking for a Furlough Jepson. Local legend kind of guy.
I think we've heard about him. And
Yeah, who hasn't around here?
yeah, it seems like there's a lot of local legends. What's the craziest story you've heard about this area?
On the belt?
Yeah.
Furlough blew up the moon to make the belt. Some dispute with the Crystal Crossings over something, and to show them, I don't even remember what it was. Crashed a bunch of gems into the moon, blew it up. That's the story I heard, at least.
Okay.
Show him his gumption, I think is what the saying goes.
And he blew up a whole moon with some gems.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
Jepson?
Yeah, Furlough. Another story I heard about him is he was once a regular hair folk until he got melted down into a vat of acid and came back jelly bunny.
Well, that's not plausible.
Crazy stories, right?
Right. Dr. Donna, is anything really possible?
Not really.
Oh,
I mean,
good
I
story though.
put everything down.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, anything's possible, right?
Donna starts talking about formulas and stuff.
Well, since you shared some good ones, I have a crazy story. I met a captain of a ship who was one of, he was mind flayers, what they call them.
Yeah, heard of him.
Yeah, no, that was like something else.
Never met one. Heard they eat brains and stuff.
Yeah,
Doesn't sound
Odros
right.
the Mindful. Odros the Mindful. He's the leader of a mercenary company.
Oh. Sounds pretty crazy. I will say,
Worries.
back on that moon subject though, others say it was two dragons got in a fight. One of them controls the sun or something, and the other one controls all the moons in the system. And that solar dragon or something got angry at the moon dragon. I guess he wanted to show him his gumption too, and blew up the moon. There's a lot of stories about it, so nobody really knows.
That's a fun one.
That is a fun one. I like the dragon story better, honestly.
Yeah, I've never seen a dragon myself, other than my friend.
I see. Tobias is visibly nervous at that. Yeah, dragons.
Yeah. And while you guys are shooting the shit, Dr. Jellybean, taking the trolley over to the Panther's Purse, is actually a human person driving the trolley today. The tram, it's just like a ski lift kind of thing. He's pulling it. Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, he's just pulling it. Okay, well, have a good one.
It was love at first sight.
I'm gonna talk really awkwardly because I'm trying not to have an accent.
I got you.
Thank you. You too.
All right. And you're outside of the Panther's Purse. He doesn't really pay much mind. Kind of stops moving it, leans back, starts lighting a pipe.
Four arms. Right there.
He's Jack.
Yeah, that's all he does all day is
Yeah.
pull,
He's got like
essentially pull the trolley
giant
thing.
arms.
But yeah, you are outside of the Panther's Purse.
Okay, make sure I have my money.
All right.
That
Please.
I know what I'm doing. Okay, ready to go in.
As you arrive inside the Panther's Purse, you do see a GIF in there, currently speaking to Panther. And as you enter, they both kind of look at you. Panther says, "I'll be with you in just a minute. As I was saying,
Take your time.
it takes all kinds, and I do hope you find what you and your friends are looking for. But I can be of assistance if you're looking for any more arms or magical arms. Just let me know." And the gift kind of nods at that, looks over at Dr. Jellybean in this goblin form. Hey.
Me?
Yeah, I was just done talking to this guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, you seen a hamster person around? Or there's a metal gnome and a halfling. There's a human with this sweet duster.
No.
Make a deception check. I'll give you advantage because you are disguised.
It's a beautiful bluff. Nope.
No. Deception. Oh boy, okay. Okay.
It's 14. You see him grab towards a holster, or reach, put his hand on his holster.
Power move.
What's your name?
Sorry.
You didn't think of a name?
I'm not laughing in. I'm not nervous laughing in Panther's fur.
My name? Well, updated.
It's really funny. You're gonna like it.
Okay.
My name is Ellie Sheen.
Alright. What do you do around here?
Clearly, I work in the mines.
Oh shit, you got that crystalline?
Not yet.
Eyeing you up and down for a minute, Panther interjects. Oh! Ellie! I haven't seen you in some time. I do have what you ordered, and I hope that, this gentleman here isn't bothering you too much.
No. I would just like to get my things and leave, please.
Oh, of course, we'll get right to it. Sir, if you don't mind, this is a private order, and I would very much appreciate it if we could do our business alone, if you know what I mean. He kind of chuckles a little bit.
Business, it's business time.
Alright, yeah. Well, Ellie, if you see these miscreants, let us know at the Blowback Boys, or the big ship with the gun. I'm sure you've seen it. Well,
Okay.
I'll let you two tend to business. And walks out the door. And you would see Panther kind of saunter over and lock the door behind. Loud click. Now, what are you doing here?
I would like to purchase some items, please.
Oh, please. Oh,
Please?
mayhap you're not who I thought you were. I can read people like a fiddle, usually.
I'm just a hard-working miner.
Sure.
Purchase some goods. Exchange goods for currency.
What do you have in the bag to sell me?
Oh, well, take a look. Take a look. I pull out the
He
gun.
smiles from cheek to cheek. Or ear to ear. Kind of. Cheek to cheek, that's how all smiles are.
From one cheek to the other.
And he waits for you to show the goods.
I'll pull them out.
Oh,
What do you think? I'll show him the goods.
I thought that's what that was.
Yeah, dude. What? No.
How much for the bag?
No, the bag's not for sale. Just the items in the bag. Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? I could certainly make you an offer you wouldn't want to refuse.
No, it doesn't belong to me, so I can't sell it.
Oh, that is a shame. It's a loner. I see. Well, so you're wanting to sell me these firearms. Is that it?
Well, I'd like to trade, potentially, if we can come to an agreement.
Are you looking for anything in particular? As he's eyeing the firearm, like kind of daintily pulling it up.
I need a pearl and a gem.
Oh,
Please.
I do have a selection of pearls. One of them is on hold for another customer, though.
Yep. I think I know who that is, and they wanted me to come get that for them, please.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh.
Okay, with a big 3. Oh, I do have these lesser pearls. Unless, of course, you're willing to pay more than the original offer was.
No. Really like to have that one for, that you have on hold for a person, please. That'd be nice.
I can let it go for 120.
Does he have another one that's the same?
He does
It's
not.
not on hold? Oh, okay.
He had two. He had a couple that were lesser.
Mm-hmm. 120. What was the original? Was that?
I'd rather not say.
I'm saying it like
It was 100.
out of here. It's just 100.
Now,
Fine. Okay.
if you're wanting to trade, I'd be willing to trade this musket for the pearl.
Okay.
Now these.
I also-
Oh,
I need something else too. I need a gem.
I
What,
have a small selection of gems. If you would like to take a gander,
Okay.
and he'll show you a
Gander.
few gems. All of them very pretty, like amethyst and
Just beautiful.
some just white crystals and just a rainbow of crystals on this one area. There is it's near an orb that is sitting there.
The orb.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I have
Tell me
this.
about that. Tell me about that orb there.
Oh,
Just out of curiosity. I
that
just
is
want to know
what's
what it is.
known as a drift globe.
Drift globe. What does that do?
It lights up and follows where you go, keeping your hands free, but allowing you to light up the room.
Oh, interesting.
It's a globe that drifts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
But these gems, what are you looking for in particular?
I'm looking for one. Well, tell me about what you got here and how much they cost.
And he'll pick up a sapphire. Long and thin, but kind of almost like a, not star, like a diamond shape, but not quite the full diamond. One side's longer than the other. This here is a sapphire worth about 150 gold. This is an agate, 25 gold. Little emerald here, 75. I do have a number of diamonds. That one is worth 50, and all the diamonds are really small. That one is about 250. And that one there is worth 500.
Holy smokes. You know, I think I like the sapphire, the first one that you showed me. Mm-hmm.
The sapphire.
That's the one. Yeah, I think that'll do.
I'd be willing to trade that for the two pistols, seeing as these were ill-gotten, I should say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't need to. That is totally all right with me.
Okay, so we got a deal, just a fair trade.
Fair trade, the pearl and the sapphire. for the 2 pistols and this rifle. Would you be interested in anything else? I don't
Yeah,
know
my friends.
what would help you out in the mines.
Oh, the mines, of course. Of course, where I work.
I'm sure
all the
you would
livelong
find
day.
all the gems you would need.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But, no such luck. I needed.
Of course
ones.
not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Out of character, you guys can't see, right? In the dark.
No,
Sure can't.
none of
Not
them
at
can.
all.
Well, sure, it looked great. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
How much for the orb, the drift globe?
350 gold.
Okay. So I don't have
Oh.
that much money,
Of course not, you're just a miner.
but I do have some money. What else can I trade with you? I don't have much.
If you can't afford the drift globe, I do have these one-use pop rocks that allow you just crack them. And they light up. The light lasts for 30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's pretty good. Not
It is
bad.
pretty good.
It's a long time. How much are those?
20 gold.
20 gold each?
They work underwater, or when there's no air either. No advantage to a
Wow.
fire.
That's pretty cool. How many of those you got?
I have this small bag of 5.
Is that 100 gold?
Yes, that would be 100 gold. I'll let you have it for 95 if you take all 5.
Okay.
And also out of character, Donna did get a sling that does light up stuff.
I was looking for it in the items of interest, but I didn't see it. I know
Yeah.
what it does, but I don't.
I thought we had an item.
It is the
It's
light.
have
It is the. It is in the items of interest. It is the light sling.
Light sling. So we do have a way to get one.
Oh, I read that. It's just like a light sling opposed to like a heavy sling. Like for
Yeah.
some reason, my brain just glazed right over it.
So you do have that.
You have a okay. How long does that last for?
20-foot radius, 20 feet of dim light from that within 30 feet of you. Wait, that's. Yeah. How long does it last?
Up to a minute.
Up to a minute?
But you can keep slinging rocks.
It matters. Yeah, there you go.
And it doesn't actually hurl rocks. It just hurls a ball of light. So it's quiet.
Sticky light.
Yeah,
The sticky light.
fidget spinner.
Like a little glow stick, like
Yeah.
a little sticky.
Yeah.
I think might these little things might come in handy. They last for 30 minutes. You said, Amber?
Yes, they should work
Pretty good.
underwater and when there is no
Underwater.
oxygen in the depths of space.
Hey, me too.
Okay. All right. I'll buy them. I think that's a good choice.
Fair enough. 95 gold, well spent. And
I'll give him 95 gold.
he will, tie it up after showing you the little. They're like little rocks that are white, like solid white. They're not round, like perfectly round. They look like stones.
Pretty.
Oh.
Very nice. You just
Yes.
crack them. You just give them a little crack.
You just squeeze really hard and crack.
Squeeze duty.
Something happens on the inside. I can't quite explain it, but
Chemicals. Yeah, chemicals are reactions probably. And
sure, I think it's
Mhm.
magic.
chemicals can be magic. Kind of the same thing.
Yes, kind of.
Magic is what science hasn't explained yet.
Well, is there anything else I can do you for? Ellie Sheen, was it?
That sounds like it's my name. Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Thanks, Panther. I trust you'll keep this little purchase and exchange to yourself.
Of course, all of my exchanges are kept private
Mm-hmm.
for the right price.
The price that I paid you already. Yeah.
If that's what you think it's worth, then sure.
Okay. I'll give him 5. I'll give him another gold. Just
Just
gold on the
one
counter.
gold after spending 95?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just slide it over for you.
how did that get there?
Oh, I don't
Puts it
know.
in between his two claws. Pockets it. Smiles.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Pleasure doing business with you.
Always, Ellie. Well, you have a wonderful day. And try not
You
to get
too,
shot
bye-bye.
out there.
Yep.
And
You
you
too.
can kind of vaguely hear some gunshots in the distance. And
Before, just in case, how far away did the gunshot sound?
pretty far.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, bye.
He'll go and unlock the door for you. And what is your passive perception?
Not great. You like a 12?
Okay.
I should have gone with you.
And
Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10.
fair enough. The same guy says, "Hey," as you arrive. You going back up so soon? It's a quick trip to Panther's Purse, huh?
Twice in one day. He's totally got a crush on you.
Yep.
Well, hop on. And he'll roll you across. Roll you across. I don't know.
I missed
Roll me
your
a try.
chance.
On a little trolley swing thing, and you all regroup outside of Nestor's Forge, and that is where we'll take our little 5-10 minute break
All right.
with you guys regrouping. So
Yay, Ellie Sheen.
we'll see everyone here in 5 or 10 minutes. Welcome back. Last we left, we were doing some shopping, and Dr. Jellybean went to the Panther's Purse while the rest of you got some stuff at the forge where you parked your boat. And Dr. Jellybean was just returning as you all gathered rations and water and things of that nature.
I give Ellie Sheen a big ol' hug.
Oh. I did it. I'll pull out.
Yes.
I'll pull out bag and the gems. You're like, look at that. And look, I was able to trade. I don't need any of your money.
No.
I'd give her 80 gold back. And look,
Yes.
I also got these. I'll pull out the bag of little rock. They're little light.
Tiny rocks.
Opera.
They're little pop rocks. So if you pop one, it'll light up for 30 minutes. For those of you who can't see in the dark.
Wow, it's really nifty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see in the dark. That's nifty. I just use a torch usually, but that's really neat.
These big, they'll go underwater and they'll go in space where there's no water.
So how many of those things do you have? Do you want me to hold on to them, or do you want to just give them out to people in the bag?
That's a good question. I can give them to people to hold on to if you need it. I don't, there might be a dire situation where I can't
You
be
got
like,
5.
okay, here's your pop rock.
I still have my lantern, correct?
I mean, you didn't get rid of it, so you do have a lantern.
Okay, I'll give two each to Tobias and Oblate, and then I'll hold on to one in case of emergency, okay?
Okay, well now that I have 80 gold, can I get some flask of oil?
Yeah.
Not a couple, but I need more.
As all your stuff was loaded onto your boat, thanks to Nestor, along with your help. He's not going to walk on your boat, he just hauls it over there. You finishing up his sandwich finally, stretching to get back to work. Oh, gonna get you.
Yes,
Back for more?
In some flask of oil?
Yeah, we got a few flasks of oil. How many are you looking for?
Maybe just a few. And how much was the small keg of gunpowder again?
Black powder would be 50 gold for a small little keg. Won't do a whole lot, but he can probably knock a door down or something. Hold inside of a ship, maybe.
I'll take it.
Alright. Now don't mix the two.
I mean, I would never, unless the occasion arrives where one might need to put those two components together.
I couldn't think of one. Gives you a half smile and I'll be right back. And comes back with I'll give you 3 flasks of oil and a small keg, weighs about 10 pounds of black powder.
Right in the back.
Oh my.
That'll be 56 gold.
You, sir, have a deal.
Alright. Like, well, I gotta get back to work. If you need anything, just let me know.
Oh, definitely. Thank you, Nestor.
Waves and picks up his hammer. Looks like he's heading back to the forge. Do some
Going back to
hammering.
hammer time.
Average.
On brand.
I guess it is. And you do see him put the big hammer down and then pick up a smaller hammer and start tinking away at something.
That guy's got gumption.
I agree with that. He had a lot of stories about gumption too. Well, are we ready to go?
Think
No
so.
time like the present to head to the future.
Yeah,
I guess that's how you get there.
chronologically.
If not now, when?
Onward.
So do we need to sneak all this back to the boat, or
No, you guys parked probably right next to Nestor or near Nestor's, on that top area. And he wheelbarrowed it to your boat, and you guys would easily be able to put it up there. And you have a big keg of water and a sack of rations.
Perfect.
Nice.
And Dr. Donna, you wanted to assemble some sort of shelter?
Yeah, we got a couple tents, correct?
We do.
All right, I'll go ahead and just fashion them together to make one big tent, but the middle part is a divide. Girls and boys.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So we can have a powwow in the tent if need be, but we can also have the curtain to...
Quiet down over there.
Sure.
Bang on the flap.
Yeah. Easy enough to do.
Well, this was easy. This is great. Blake, you feel good about piloting this thing?
I do. Yeah, sure. Got you covered.
Love the confidence.
And if you're going straight, it is draining to go more than a day spell jamming in wild space, at least. So you might need to switch. It's up to you.
Alternate. It takes an hour.
To switch attunement willingly, you can do it with, honestly, I think an action to just like pass the helm over, essentially. But unwillingly is a whole different thing. There's this contest involved, and but yeah. So we're gonna do this in however you guys want to deal with it. With this space travel, this is something I've thought about for a while, and so generally what I like to do with most travel is a kind of minor skill challenge in what are you doing to help the travel, and depending on your roles will determine what encounter, or if you encounter anything, or what. The other way we could do this is straight up random encounter. Like, there's a chance you'll run into something every day. The chance isn't great every day. It's greater in certain areas, as will the DCs for the skill challenge be in certain areas as well. Those two options.
I like both those options is the problem. I enjoy both the random encounters sometimes, and then I also enjoy the skill challenge setup. So, like, depends. Like, random encounters can be a lot of fun, but they can also be very devastating.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I think a lot of it depends on, like, what we see. Should there be a skill challenge? Like, I don't know, since we're discussing this, like, metagaming. Like, if the challenge is way out of our league, I definitely like the skill challenge to try to avoid said out of our league.
So you mean, so, like, if you encounter something that leads to a skill challenge?
Let's just say, like, an Astral Dreadnought. Let's say
sure.
At that point, we're, like, trying to evade, things like that, trying to get away from it.
Yeah, and so sometimes an encounter could lead to a skill challenge, even if you have... So that's why I call it, like, a minor skill challenge, like, to just do what you're doing to help. And some of those are... Essentially, it's our scaling random encounter table, and depending on what you guys do, can avoid. You can do good, you can do bad, do worse, you can do horrible. And kind of that would determine which quote-unquote random encounter you get. And it's less random that way, but they are still somewhat random.
Right.
The circumstances are kind of random.
I like the skill challenge because of stuff that we can have some control over.
Yeah.
Whereas opposed to just random encounters is less out of our control.
That's fair. Kelsey, Josh?
It's the illusion of control.
Yeah, definitely. It's not I mean, all or nothing, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said more on the skill challenge versus just straight up random.
All right.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Has Donna ever seen, like, do people have maps out here?
That is something we did discuss. We can say you guys bought a map. It would be 10 gold.
Okay.
It would be at... Nestor would have a map.
Cool.
A star
Alright.
chart, kind of.
Gotcha.
And that would essentially be this, but in cloth.
Okay.
So yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, we can say you guys bought a map there as well. And so, for this first leg of the journey, essentially getting out of the belt, out of this community area and settlement of within the belt, and then getting out of the belt to the actual wild space, because you can't go at full jamming speeds, which is ridiculously fast when large objects are nearby, like asteroids and such. So, for this first challenge, what are each of you doing? And this could become a thing where you all tend to do the same thing. You kind of set up what you're going to do on a ship later. Like maybe Dr. Jellybean always does the same thing when these traveling skill challenges happen, or maybe
Like an assigned role. type
yeah,
of thing.
yeah, essentially. And it doesn't have to be assigned, but you kind of work
Just
your
like
way
what you're
into
good at.
yeah.
Okay, what?
So what are you guys doing to get out of the belt?
Well, I can definitely help with like the rigging and stuff. Like I know it's only a single mast, and it seems to be like a control.
This is
Like-
quad mast.
quad
It's
mast.
not. It's got 4. I guess it's a single mast on this. Let me look at the ship again. I don't want to show you guys the ship, but then it'd be like, oh, battle. Yeah, I can bring you guys to the ship.
Okay.
Just so you kind of have an idea of what the ship is like.
Oh man, nice. That's a cool ship.
And it's just a little boy.
Yeah, I would definitely help with like the rigging since I'm proficient with space vehicles. Like I would help like make sure the sails are right, anything to help us with that. I assume that would be an athletics check, but I'm not really sure. Like the space vehicles are.
Depending on how you're doing it. Like if you're... And it's also an opportunity for you to create your own challenge, kind of, for traveling. Like maybe, the trying to quickly do things could be acrobatic, or trying to hold on to one specific positioning could be athletic. If you're darting around the asteroids here, it could be probably more athletic or acrobatics, but you could also argue it'd be acrobatic.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I would see myself like basically probably controlling that part of it, like a lot of the rigging and stuff, because it does seem like it does have quite a bit of rigging. So make sure that we have to drop a sail to make turns, things like that.
Okay. So I would say that, yeah, that would be a acrobatics check.
Okay. Do I roll like
I'll give you
vehicle?
I'll give you advantage because you are proficient with space vehicles, with Spelljammer.
Right.
Okay, good thing you had the advantage for a 22.
Mhm.
And Oblate, you are currently jamming.
Okay.
So you are controlling essentially the rudder for this portion of it. So what's Dr. Jellybean, Donna, and Oblate doing as Tobias is getting the rigging?
Donna, are you good at reading the map, navigating?
I am, but yeah, I am. I figured since we're just setting out and we're just starting, the trip, I could focus on maybe just fixing the ship up with my mending.
Okay.
It's not broken by any means. Honestly, this is a pretty good ship.
Well maintained?
Yeah,
Okay.
like
I
he
assumed,
he
there was
just
some,
bought it.
Okay.
I assumed that it was kind of falling apart, though.
I assumed it was, maybe a little rusty. And,
Yeah.
No, it's simple. The previous boats that you have manned have been ridiculously falling apart. This one is one of the better ships you've been on, at least
then-
in this venture.
I'll admire the craftsmanship of the boat while I, speculate over the star charts and whatnot.
Okay.
With
Can I
my
use my,
cartographer's tools.
So I'll say give me a survival check with advantage for that, using your cartographer's tool.
Can I
Oh.
assist by using navigator tools to help plot the course with Donna?
Oh. So just give me. Yeah, so she already has advantage because she's proficient, but kind of like assisting with that same job, plotting the course with the navigator's tools. I would say sure, and it would probably be a.
That was like an intelligent.
Yeah, I was thinking like. So yeah, Donna's, yours would probably be more Arcana and or history for reading the map essentially, and Oblate's, yours would be survival, and both those are made at advantage.
Roll the tools with survival?
Nah, just roll survival with advantage. So what I'm going to do for most tools is give it an associated skill when you're using it, and give you just advantage essentially if you are proficient with it. Alright, so far a 22, a 20, and a 21. What's Dr. Jellybean doing while all this is going on?
I was thinking I could use. Well, what I was thinking of doing is kind of predicting the pathways of these asteroids, kind of almost looking at the angles and the intersection of oh, that one's gonna come that way, oh, we gotta go around it.
So you try and do some quick math to help
Yeah, but
Oblate steering.
like a math way.
Okay. Just give me a straight intelligence check for that.
Watch out for voided out space bunnies.
Gotta keep an eye out for those. Just an intelligence check.
Yeah. I can't think of an actual skill that would be math.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd like to do some math.
With a 17. Alright. Going through the belt, you would feel pretty confident. And let's see. Dodging through these asteroids to and from. Also, one thing to keep track of is your air quality, because some vessels do eventually deteriorate. Like you have X amount of days, I think. I think it's 30. So you guys are probably good. But dodging through these asteroid belt, noticing a lot of greenery about, and Donna, you you would see as you're plotting your courses and he's trying to read the map. You do see what looks to be a trio of asteroids kind of stuck together with vines and it looks like some downed trees that are also kind of covered in vines and shrubbery. And on one of them, you would just notice this faint, you swear, it looks like sitting on a broken column on this terrain. A small, humanoid shape, but with the head of a garlic.
Garlic? Like a bulb of garlic?
Like a bulb of garlic for a head.
Chili.
You see them walking around, getting up, looking at some grass, and looks like they're plucking some things out.
The luck leaf?
You're too far away at the moment to see.
Okay. Curious. I'll point it out to our captain. Look at that, Captain. There's a garlic-headed individual up on that, what used to be some sort of temple? I don't know, it's a column.
Yeah, on that one particular island, you just see one broken over column.
But it is quite interesting to see greenery out in the astral,
It's true.
curious. Maybe it could be remnants of, what is it?
I mean, all this is remnants of the moon.
Could be a
Yeah.
trap.
Doris? Is that what it was it called?
Dorish 2 is the planet. The moon was Euclid.
What do you guys, you want to stop and that, or think we
Well, I
should
know
just keep
that-
going?
Dorish is supposed to, there are places that might have luck leaf.
Yeah, I want to keep
So
an
when
eye
I
on
think
Luckleaf.
greenery, I think more of the planet and less the moon. So it could be remnants of that.
Okay,
I'm
but
curious.
does anyone know
Or
anything about
fauna.
garlic-headed humanoids?
Good question.
No, I've
Yeah.
never seen.
Is anybody
Do I
proficient
know?
with nature?
I am.
Okay. Dr. Jelly, if you can give me a nature check.
Nature.
She
Yeah,
loves all the interesting nature things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nature.
With a 24. Yeah. You have heard of these creatures. Known as garlicles.
You almost got a spit take.
They often collect clovers and use them like augury, and they are
Ooh.
trusted seers.
Ooh.
But they are
Reclusive?
fae. Some people often seek them out if they ever hear that there is one to get advice from.
Yeah, so yeah.
I
Reclusive.
think we should go talk to him.
All right.
Howdy, neighbor.
Garlical.
There's a garlicle?
Garlical. That's what they're called. They can, Garlic.
And they're like, you're sharing all this information that you just learned about them?
They can see, they know things, and they're good for giving advice. The Fae, though, you gotta be careful with that.
Oh, I
I
thought
don't
he said gay.
They're gay. They're all.
I was like,
No,
that's
they're
fun.
Fae. Yeah, they're all gay.
I wonder what they do to, like, you know, keep their race alive. Like, there must be some cool high-level, like, seer magic going on. Like, when two garlicles really love each other, they hold hands
They can be
over a
Fae
clover field.
and gay. Like, they can be both.
They're not exclusive.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes more sense. I mean, it's not more sense, but
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you see this guy, looks like he's picking some things out of the grass.
Let's go talk to him. I don't know what a Fae is, but I don't think we have anything to worry about. He doesn't seem like he's just like a really tough guy, so should be good.
They can be a little tricky with their magic.
the size of his garlic head.
He's so cute.
He must be very intelligent.
How big is he? How big are they?
About your size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Garlicle.
Let's
I think it's good to learn what we can about nature,
Yeah.
I like
Right.
nature.
Okay.
understanding our environment.
Let's, okay.
Coast up to the side of it, maybe, or not directly up to it, but
try
Yeah.
to sneak up on it.
maybe just wave and.
Yeah, I think we should just be friendly and say hello. Hello.
Yeah, and as you get closer to go wave and say hello, you can see on a different one of these smaller islands there is a rock jutting out of one and some mushrooms growing on that one. It also has a broken pillar, and then you would see on the third one looks to be more greenery and some hills on it with another pillar. This one not as broken, but trees and foliage all over. And yeah, as you get a little closer, you can see that little bit of tears coming down his face. Looks over at you, lightly waves.
Looks sad.
Oh, what's wrong, little guy?
Insight check his tears.
Give me an insight check.
What sort of tears are they?
Tears are a lie.
Joy, relief, loss.
Pain.
We'll find out. With an 18, he seems sad. I mean, you guys aren't parked, so he's probably about like 45 feet away at this point.
So were the tear streaks already on his face? Or it wasn't whenever we just got here. He was.
No,
already...
he's already, yeah.
Okay.
You guys didn't make him cry.
Okay. I don't know. Have you seen Tobias?
I don't make people cry.
Donna would never say that. It doesn't matter.
Hey, little guy, what's going on? You look sad.
Why is he?
Dinamwe. Dibbit ho. Hi.
Dang it, hang on.
Good hoe. we call
Hang on.
it.
I can help with this. Give me a moment. I can understand what he's saying.
It's just your algorithms and your.
And you see him throw something on the ground.
What do I see?
Yeah, looks like some leaves. Go away.
We can help you.
Oh no. Okay, so I can understand what he's saying, but it'll take me 10 minutes to charge up my batteries.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can try to cheer him up.
You do get
Okay.
one short cast a day. I don't know if you already did or not.
I think I already used it because we haven't had a long rest since then, I don't think.
Did you do it in the bar?
Do that.
It was detect magic at some point, I think.
On the chest.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember like using my free ritual.
Was that
Gotcha.
essence of-
Fair enough.
Was sus. Maybe.
And he goes and grabs some more grass. Kind of half ignoring you guys. Still crying.
Aw.
Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gotta charge up my batteries.
While we're doing that, why don't we take a little cruise around the other parts of this triplet of asteroids just to get a better look, maybe?
I want to go, like,
Tried it already, but maybe see something we didn't see before while we're charging up batteries.
couldn't we get off and talk to him? I don't want to leave him.
But we can't understand them.
Still the same. Yeah, while she's charging up her batteries, we can just do a little loop-de-loop on cruise control.
Or maybe we could do like a funny drive to cheer him up.
You're charging your
You know?
batteries.
I can make it funny. We can be funny, right, guys?
Wait, let's be funny. Let's do a little comedy bit. We'll slapstick.
What is your comedy bit that you're doing on the show?
I don't
You're
know.
not doing a comedy bit. You're charging your batteries.
That is
I'm too
true.
busy charging my battery.
I'm
Do a
fine with
comedy.
it, so, not acting.
So you just parking nearby, or do you want to drive around?
I want to park nearby. I want to say hi to this guy. Hey, little guy, give us just a minute. I don't know what you're saying. I don't
Oh.
understand what you're. Yeah, I don't understand. But point to Dr. Jellybean. The doctor will understand you in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What, does he look concerned?
Hopefully, didn't take it as a threat.
No way. See?
Donna's just gonna use her light sling to make pretty lights, rapid fire, just wee.
You make a performance check.
Yeah, I'm doing a little, I don't know. We'll find out.
Just throw it in the air.
My hands don't care. I do not care.
With a natural 1.
The slingshot hits me in the eye.
Yeah. You throw it in Oblate's face and he crashes the boat right here.
Oh no.
No. No, you just keep throwing it on the ground and keep trying to aim it. Nope. Like trying to be cool, but it's not.
I'll figure it.
Mm-mm.
You'll get him next time.
Better than any comedy bit Donna could come up with.
I'll try to entertain him with my sword dancing, basically, like doing the whole whirling dervish thing.
Sure, give me a performance check. He's honestly not paying that much attention to you guys.
Be a sign of aggression, like showing your
Right.
teeth.
Intimidation or something.
No, it's a nice one, unless I roll a 1.
Well, to be fair, it didn't really look like Donna was doing much of anything anyway.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Not much better.
No.
As you do some flipping your swords in the air, one of them lands on your foot. Take 1 point of damage.
Ow. Damn it.
Oh.
He's not paying attention at all.
He does not care.
He's going around. Looks like he's picking some things off the ground. Throwing an occasional 1 or 2.
He's looking for something. I'm gonna go help him look look in the grass and everything.
Are you parking enough to get off of the boat?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll park it up next to it.
As you park the boat, he looks over. Up and away.
Working on it, buddy. We're gonna understand you in 5 minutes, maybe? I don't.
He's
5.
Just a few more minutes.
What you looking for, buddy? I'm gonna start looking around at the grass.
He holds his hand out to you. That way.
No? Okay. Subway. Subway?
Go away.
That's what I heard.
He kind of shakes his head.
Subway.
Coming away. Binawaha.
Does he have like a mouth? Does he have a mouth?
He
and, like,
does
eyes?
have a little mouth and little eyes. I did post a picture of him in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he kind of wipes away some tears. Points over at where you see the fungus growing. Gets kind of an angry look on his face. Papa. Tubo, no. No way, no. Points at the other island. Abu, Jabano, way.
Not happy with the fungus. So you're not happy with the fungus. The fungus is bad.
Show no. And he'll point at the grass around him.
Show no.
No.
Look at the grass. Is there anything special about the grass?
The clovers are a no-show.
It looks like grass.
He said show no, which means they were a no-show.
Oh, it didn't grow.
Double have but
I think we're gonna
No, bro.
Probably wait.
he shakes
Yeah.
his hand and shakes his head. Save it in a hole. Way. Oh.
I'm just gonna sit down in front of him. Okay.
Maybe we can help him if they
And he keeps talking to you like this for a while.
I'll just smile and keep until her spell is going on. Yeah?
I expect you to be fluent in 10 minutes.
None of it makes any sense. But a few minutes pass, and Dr. Jellybean, your spell triggers as
Yeah, I
your
gotta
batteries charge.
Pull up my Moogle Translate. And,
As your Kiwi would say, and I told them to go away. And, well, they did, but they came back. And now they won't go away again. And now I'm here, and that's the story. That's what Jellybean hears.
okay. He told them to go away. And they did, but then they came back, and now they're here again. And that's the story.
And then the rest of you are, Domino Hell! Motioning to Dr. Jellybean. And Dr. Jellybean, finally!
Yeah. Got it, bud. Can you understand us?
Dobada, Sibo, Dave Bonaway, oh no, Pancho, and
Yes.
you would hear, I sure do.
He understands us. How nice is that?
That's awesome.
Why?
Can we help him?
It takes some magic, but I can do it a few times, and it's fine.
Okay, it takes him some magic, but it's okay.
You magic too. Go figure.
Do you need help?
Doctors
Little
without
guy?
borders, including language.
That's right.
We're doctors.
Without borders.
Double no way hama, but the way ho. I just told this gentleman that my islands have been in plight for some years, thanks to, well, the shrine is no more. It has been defiled, ruined, and, well, I defend the last bit. The others are, one's overrun and the other's not good.
Oh no, your shrines
Not
are a
good.
mess. His shrines are a mess.
If it's not good, is it evil? Or just dilapidated? Broken?
I don't know.
Are they just broken?
No, but what, Simo, and that's what, like, essentially the rest of you guys hear, is that, and
Mhm.
Dr. Jellybean's translator, like, in your ear you would hear, they're all a little broken, but that's fine. But there's things there that shouldn't be. And
Oh, there's things there that shouldn't be.
I keep
Like what?
testing the fortune, but it's always bad.
Oh, your fortune's bad.
How long has he been here?
How long you been here?
He can understand you guys just fine. But Dr. Jellybean has to translate his stuff to you guys.
Mhm.
Let's say, since it split.
How did it split again?
He'll shrug.
No.
Dragon. What I heard. That was plausible. The sun dragon versus the moon dragon.
Scratches his little Rudy chin.
Is that his name? Rudy?
Oh, yeah, what's your
What is
name? What's your name, guy?
Dobo Noeo.
Whale.
Dobo Noeo.
Okay,
Well,
doesn't
it's
translate to anything.
No.
Dobo no way.
I'm Tobias 2-foot.
I'm Oblate.
Oh, Blake, give me an insight check.
You want notes? Car.
It's actually
No, but whenever he motions towards the shrine on one of these islands, get that feeling on the back of your neck.
I don't like that. I'm just gonna keep that to myself for now.
That's fair.
Do you want us to take a look at the shrines to see if we can help you? Get rid of the stuff that's not supposed to be there?
Yeah, Dobo. I'm not gonna speak like him anymore.
Okay.
oh, but it was so good.
It was really good.
Pretty much in
Yeah.
your ear, you would hear, if you're willing, that would be fortuitous.
You want to go help this guy? I say to everybody.
I feel inclined to. I don't see why not. He seems nice.
You. Wait, well, tell me his name again phonetically. What was it?
Dobo Noeo. Dobo Noeo.
Tobo, no way.
Elbow no way hold.
No way.
Okay. Do you see bad fortune because you yourself are having an issue with the fortune reading, or because there's nothing but bad fortune in the future?
Oh boy, that would cause a rant. Which a litany of curses, essentially, as the gods have cursed me curse this place. I don't control the fortunes. It's not me. It's something else. It's the clovers. They're all wrong. And he shows you pulls out a handful of clovers out of his satchel. All wrong. And he'll take one, throw it on the ground. Look.
Looking.
Looking.
What does it look like?
Looks
It
wrong.
looks like a clover on the ground.
They're all wrong. Okay. Let's check out the other shrine that he seems to have a problem with.
Why would the gods curse you?
Well, I've got a question for him. Is there like a specific god that rules over these shrines? Like, what are the shrines for?
That went away. They're just to protect nature and help it flourish. It's one of the reasons there's a few of these shrines, and they're the reasons that several of them are the reasons that plant life still flourishes on all of the asteroids.
Interesting.
But this one is malfunctioning. Dr. Jellybean translates that.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we can help.
Yeah.
If we want to.
I mean, how exactly is it malfunctioning, and like what we need to do to fix it?
Yeah.
Get rid of the mushrooms, just for starters, and the other pillar needs to get knocked over.
Get knocked over. Okay.
Donna eyes her keg of gunpowder.
All out.
So destroy the mushrooms and knock over the other pillar.
He nods.
So we just gotta knock over a pillar. That seems easy enough.
And the mushrooms.
Are the mushrooms edible?
He'll kind of like laugh at that a little bit, and kind of cry a little bit. Yes, but no. Don't.
And I won't.
What was the question? Eating the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I mean, I would like to have some samplings of the mushrooms regardless, if we're getting rid of them.
For science purposes, sure.
I don't see how destroying... I'm just thinking about this. How does destroying the pillar resolve the issues with the shrine being broken?
Yeah.
Breaking it more?
Double Hueo Samo the Noel, and you would hear not destroying, it's putting it back.
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, it's a
Give
good
me an
question.
insight there.
Maybe.
Hard to say. Hard to get a good read on a garlic person.
Yeah.
Yeah, the facial expressions are something to get used to.
Mm-hmm.
That reedy beard of his is hard to read. Hard to read.
I see what she did there.
So we just gotta knock over a pillar? Is that all he needs?
Then destroy the mushrooms.
Okay. So this
Maybe at one point, because of the way it's all, all these asteroids have broken up, maybe at one point the pillar was on a different axis, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
I was also curious about that. How come, Sylvan away, or how come you haven't removed the mushrooms yourself?
Noah.
Hasta mañana.
Creatures live in them.
What kind of creatures? Just live in them.
Pygmies.
Pygmies. I'm not familiar with pygmies.
Pygmies.
Am I familiar with pygmies?
Give me a nature check. And also say something from an age long past. It shouldn't be. You're not sure what he's referring to with an 18 nature.
Huh.
Oh no, well, I don't want to destroy creatures.
He'll say they're not good, they've defiled it.
But if they're here from ages past, then
The other creature. Under their control.
What other creature?
Big
Big?
crustacean?
Crustacean. Big crustacean.
Only comes when they call it.
Okay.
He kind of shrugs.
It's a good place to be a hermit.
Okay.
Do I see a mushroom?
You would see some in the distance. They're not super close.
Poke it with a stick, see what happens.
Like it's well over 100 feet away, but you can see them in the dim
Okay.
light.
I want to go see if I can talk to a pygmy.
If you want, I can bring you guys to a map. There is a bridge. Don't know if I described it all very well. Bring you to this map. And say you parked your ship nearby there. And all.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And these are where the mushrooms are, right here?
The mushrooms are northwest of here.
Okay.
Okay, well, listen, Dobo Nueho, before we do anything, I want to get the other side of the story with these pygmies.
Oh no. Why? They're evil. They worship some rot.
Some what?
Rot.
Rot.
And they're trying to bring rot to the belt.
Maybe. Maybe.
That seems bad.
I would just feel more comfortable with, talking to them first. And if they're like, we're evil, then sure. Then
We should destroy them.
Yeah, I'm kind of I'm inclined to destroy them too.
Listen.
We must
Yeah, trust me on
with
this
them
one.
before we.
I trust Oblate on this.
Okay, trust you?
Yeah,
I trust Oblate. I don't know why you wouldn't
Just
trust
to open
Oblate.
a dialogue when given the opportunity, rather than just laying out, the full might of our strength.
I believe in the search for truth and knowledge, but if Obolate says they're bad, I'm willing to forego that search for knowledge and say, okay.
This type of knowledge you don't want to learn. The rod they worship is not something you want to mess with.
Fair enough.
You
I'll
seem
trust
to know a lot about that.
Not a
Care
lot,
to elaborate?
just enough.
It's just I wouldn't have expected you to have some insight into something such as this.
No,
Yes.
I mean, I was a monk. Oh, I am a monk. I was at a monastery. I've got feelings in different deities, or knowledge of, I should say. That one is truly not one to mess with.
I wouldn't want to mess with you. And the deities. I
Okay.
don't know a lot
Fair
about
enough.
those.
Well, let's go take care of these. What, pygmies? Pygmies. Let's go take care of the pygmies.
We can take care of them, or we can take care of them.
I'm pulling my swords out. Oh, I mean,
I
take care
prefer
of them.
taking care of them.
Exactly.
Do I know of anything that's like that kills mushrooms?
Fire, usually. Give me a nature check. Most plants and plant-like
Yeah,
things don't like
they
fire. Ice too. For some.
Ice and fire. Those.
But yeah, fire and ice. Yeah, that's about all you really got.
Okay.
Chopping them down usually does the trick.
Okay. So are we gonna do this then?
Yes, we are going to do this.
So wait, are we still talking to them, or are we just gonna do a murder?
I'm gonna trust Oblate. He said trust me, and so
But they're
So you
Okay.
trust him because of course we trust you, Oblate.
I trust
I'm
that
sure.
with my life, so
I'm gonna
yeah.
trust him on this one. He knows something that I don't know.
Are you gonna
I
insight
want
check?
to know what he knows. I want to know what that is.
It's a secret. You wouldn't understand.
Secrets?
No, I don't know. No,
trust
I don't.
secrets.
I don't know. I don't know what it is that he knows. I don't know.
What is it, Oblate?
I mean, that's
It's the rot. You don't want it. You don't want it.
the rot. You don't want it. See? He knows what he's doing. I trust Oblate.
I mean, you have seen Oblate make rotten vines appear from his hand on occasion.
Yeah. Oblate, do you have some kind of rot that you're not telling us about?
I got some athlete's foot. It's got a little burning edge to it.
I've
Okay.
seen feet. There's nothing wrong with them.
That's why he never wears shoes anymore.
I know.
You gotta let him air out. Gotta let him breathe.
Fine.
They're also all like bandaged up too. Check.
Disease.
Oblate, we are doctors. We might be able to help you.
No, you
You
can't
should
have
have. You should have said something earlier.
that. Too
We're
far
gonna
down.
help. We might be able to learn something about the rot and how to
I'm
counter
gonna
it.
study my foot fungus.
I just might.
Could take some samples.
Why
just
would you
might.
want samples?
To look at it under a microscope.
Okay.
That's enough about me and my feet. Let's go stomp some mushrooms. Mario style.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
It sounds like you're just asking to get an infection.
Add fungus to fungus. I don't think that's
Right.
gonna cure it.
We don't know enough about the properties of these mushrooms.
I think we're gonna go find out the properties of the mushrooms.
Okay, though, we should keep one alive.
I'm not opposed to that. I think that's a great idea. If you wanted to study it, are they small enough to fit in a jar?
Or are they our size?
You see some large mushrooms over there.
Big as nuts?
Yeah.
No!
Mm. Afraid of that.
Bigger than us. Okay.
Mhm.
They're not going in jars.
Like small
Bigger
trees.
than Oblate?
Like one or two of them, yeah.
Oh dear.
Gross.
Yeah, it sounds like we need to take care of this.
I don't want to blow my gunpowder away, so...
Gunpowder? You use that crossbow you got. You start with that. You soften them up, and me and Oblate will go.
More for the pillar.
Oh,
to knock it over.
right.
Maybe
Might have it
the
other way.
strength combined, or some sort of fully leveraged system. I don't. We'll figure it out when we get there.
And Dobo, which way is the pillar? Is the pillar over there by the mushrooms, or is it across the bridge?
Dobo, wait, no, sin away, someone away. Your comprehend languages, does it last an hour?
I don't know.
If it lasts an hour, it's still gone. Unless it's 10 minutes. I know some of those rituals are 10 minutes.
Feel like comprehend languages.
1 hour.
Okay.
An hour.
And
So he would say there is a pillar over by the mushrooms, but it's already knocked over. The pillar on the other island isn't, and needs to be. Something put it back.
Oh.
Or something stood it up, he would say.
I see.
Right. Okay.
So essentially there's the pillar down to the south here needs to be knocked over, and then there is one over here you can kind of see. And you would see some like spores coming from the mushrooms as well. But yeah.
See this was.
I know we're like already in motion and whatnot to do this, but I'm still kind of hung up on knocking pillars down to restore some sort of religious, sanctity here. It's still even that
He didn't mention religious, other than that the gods have cursed him.
Well, gods were mentioned, and we know he's Fae, and then just what Oblate was talking about, the rot and whatnot, and there's enough implications here. It's a temple. It was.
Does anyone know a lot about religion?
I
I just
mean,
feel like even thinking about
No.
it from like the pillars being knocked over does somehow.
Does Oblate have religion?
It is not. He just had known experiences.
I would allow Oblate to roll a religion for something like this, probably, but depending on what you're trying to find out, I don't know what are you trying to gain?
I guess my question would be like if anyone's seen pillars like these before or knows about
Oh, no, that would be...
religion.
That could be an Arcana check or religion, I would say. And yeah, I would allow Oblate to roll a religion check, or anyone proficient with Arcana.
My general knowledge of temples and the like, shrines and whatnot, would lead me to believe knocking things over is just generally bad.
I mean, unless they are bad.
Right, unless like he's Dobo Nuevo is trying to get rid of these pillars because they are from the religion of rot.
Right. Rotting sounds bad.
If I look at the pillars, is
What?
there anything like written on them like that I would recognize?
What languages do you speak?
Deep and common.
No.
Talking about the rot when he said that the thing that was keeping growth in nature alive was that what he was talking about? Was the rot, or was it? Because he mentioned
No, he's saying the rot wants to rot stuff.
Right. Which is
And then pretty much the pillars need to be knocked over is what he's saying to maintain balance.
this all sounds like a good idea. Destroy
well,
rot.
he said it was like a temple for nature and whatnot for keeping. Maybe I misheard.
And he said it's a shrine.
Shrine. And the pillars are interfering with the shrine? Essentially?
More or less. one of the pillars, the south pillar is interfering with the shrine's workings, and the rod is also interfering.
So we need to destroy rod and pillar. So I say we help this guy out. I kind of feel like this is a little bit out of our way. We need to go help Hilda, but at the same time, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we should help this guy. So
Sure.
Might as well.
All right.
We
I
stop.
was
We're here.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys decide on helping this garlic person at the edge of the belt, essentially, as you made it out through towards the end of the day, that is where we'll end tonight, with you guys
Knocking over some shrines.
possibly knocking over a pillar and
Killing pygmies,
killing some pygmies
mushrooms.
and mushrooms.
Just disrupting a whole ecosystem. You're like,
Yeah.
I know.
that guy looks lonely. We should say hi. Oh, he's crying. Let's help him.
Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. You wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.